Welcome to your daily focus for March the 10th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. So we have the 10th, the wheel card. The wheel card and the magician, because 1 plus 0 would be a 1. So the magician. So keep your thoughts positive today. Absolutely. Whenever the magician is around, we know that our wish will be granted. So we do not want to say things like, wow, am I ever clumsy? Because chances are you will have a slip and fall within days. You will be clumsy. You know, I don't have enough money to pay everything that I need, my bills or the car payment or the rent or the mortgage or groceries for the week. I can guarantee you that it won't manifest in your life if when the magician energy is around, we start saying those thoughts. Look at this. The 9 of Swords pops out. So it could be it could be an intense day for us wanting to go to the negative, to think of all the failings and where we're not good and what we can't do, and beat ourselves up and play it over and over and over in our heads again, and know that with the mind. Okay, if it happens to you, your brain registers it once, and then you think about it and it registers as it happened twice to you, and then you tell somebody about it and it registers as 3 times this thing has happened to you. And all of a sudden, our mind starts contemplating that these bad things are happening, that we're in this cycle, that we can't get it right. And so this could lead to mild or severe forms of depression. So leave the negative behind you today. Do not bring it up. Positive, positive, positive is what you want to attract in today with the magician energy. And the Wheel of Fortune card, okay, the 10 energy. That is saying that you can move into new experiences, a new season of your life. One of growth, one of happiness, one of joy. says Dylan. So we'll put that card back in. Now, if we do the numerology of the day, it would be an 8, right? March is a 3. The 10 is a 1. And then the year is 2020, which adds up to a 4. So we have the 8 energy. It's about standing in our integrity. It's about, unconditional love. Lending support. Walking with purpose. Oh my goodness, another one fell out. The 10 of Wands appears. Well, these are all, things to really make us think. Now, the 10 of Wands, here we are. I love the way this card was designed, because here we are and we are walking towards that castle. You see that castle way, 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 way back in the background there? Yeah, we're going there. And it's one step at a time, and it's hard because we have this huge load on our back, this weight on our shoulders. And it's time to just stop. It's time to take a deep breath. It's time to unpack that bag of wands and really look at them. And on some of them, we'll see this beautiful growth potential, but on others, it's just dead wood. And we just entered that full moon energy. So that full moon energy is asking us to release, to let go, to move forward with less of a burden. So are those obligations and responsibilities truly yours? Or can you delegate? Or can you give them back to the person that they truly belong to in the first place? Where do we carry a weight and a burden that's slowing us down? Because this card tells you that there is beautiful, beautiful paths ahead of you. Things that you are incorporating into your life now, some of them in the future. But some of those wands are bringing great growth potential and asking us to work towards those. But, we need to stand up straight and tall. We need to skip down that path. So what are we truly taking with us? Now, it could be situations, obligations, responsibilities. It could also be people in our lives. It could be environments we put ourselves into or create around us. Oh, I was ready to pull another card, but we're not done with, well, we are done with the numerology, I guess. We're talking about the 8 energy for the daily. So, yeah, and with the 8 energy, though, there's an action that needs to be done. Okay, we can't just sit here and dream or think or imagine and hope that the magician will just do all the rest. We have to go to work. We have to show that we are trying to make strides, great strides in our path going forward on our own terms, in our truth. Yesterday was truth. So there has to be an action. And maybe if you need to, have more trust or more integrity, it's about doing something for somebody else. It's becoming the servant for another. So look for ways that you can help somebody. If you know somebody who's shut in or for one reason or another, they're in their homes and they really can't leave for whatever reason, go and visit them. Give them a call. Pick up, a couple of donuts and a couple of drinks and go visit them and bring them a little treat. Put a smile on their face. Or hold the door open for somebody, especially if they're struggling with the packages. In today's day and age, oh my goodness, if you go and help somebody that has too many bags by relieving them of some of it, by trying to help them by taking a couple of bags, man, that is not, we're so untrusting to the world. And I don't know if the world has been getting worse or we are just more in tune with, between Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And, there's so much information flying at us at all times, right? And usually the negative is the things that get the headlines. It's not the nice things. It's, how bad the world is, how horrible the world treats, or how people treat. And, really it's one bad apple ruins the entire bushel, right? So we're starting to paint everybody with the same brush. And I'm not saying to be, too trusting or anything. I mean, use your intuition, use your sage wisdom. But you do have those two things to use. Maybe it's the need to allow somebody to help you. Maybe it's by asking somebody else into your life in some way where you could use some assistance yourself. Maybe it's cleaning your house. Maybe you just don't like cleaning your house. Maybe it's time to enlist somebody. Maybe a friend of yours who is trying to raise a couple of extra dollars, you're helping them. They'd be more than thankful, and you get a clean house at the end of it. Look for ways of helping other people or making people smile, getting people to giggle, getting people to laugh, getting people to bring joy into the world. One smile at a time, one giggle at a time. I don't know where that rant came from. We have the sun in Pisces. We have the moon. I believe by the time most of us wake up or very shortly thereafter, the moon will move out of Virgo into Libra. Libra, we want balance, but we do have an eye for beauty. It might be harder to make decisions. We may see both sides of the coin, so it might be very hard to go in one direction or another. It's kind of like you're sitting there and you're going, well, on this hand, well, that's true, but on this hand, well, that's true too. And not willing to find that true balance, that center point. So we could feel a little out of sorts, and if we're feeling a little out of sorts, then we start worrying and fearing and thinking of those little mishaps and things that we need to do that we don't have time to do, and all the little worries and all the little concerns, and it will consume us quite easily. So watch that energy. Let's see what the cards have to say. So think positive. We know that the magician is nearby, so think positive. Positive thoughts about what you want to transform in your life, manifest in your life, create in your life, become in your life. Our first card is, oh, look at this. The Ace of Cups appears. Can you even see that card? It has a real glare to it, doesn't it? So, I'm sorry. I've moved. Oh, I had it. Oh, well, it's gone. Ace of Cups. Google it. You'll get a million pictures of the Ace of Cups. Here we are embracing the stem of it. It's like you're here. You're my passion. You're my love. You're my creation. You're my invention. You're my transformation. It's that new path. It could be a new relationship. It could be a new friendship. Absolutely. It could be a new job experience. It could be something new that you can do in the community. It could be a passion, a dream, a goal, a desire. True love coming into your life. So that's all about the new beginnings and new starts. So I would highly recommend, even though we're coming out of we're in a full moon, actually, we're not coming out of, to do new moon affirmations. And I call them new moon affirmations only because I use so many of them in my new moon affirmations video, which the link is down below or off to the side or wherever it may be for you. I wish you could see this because it's a dove. A dove on the top of the cup hovering over it, and this beautiful water is just flowing right out. What if I moved it onto this side? Would that work? No, sorry. I'm going to have to do something about the lighting. We'll get there, guys, one day. Shoestring budget. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, this is a time to take stock of where you are, of where you want to go. This is a time of giving thanks for all that you have been through, all that you have walked through, all that you have succeeded in, because you're here today, so you've made it. Give thanks for all the things that you've had on your path, and give thanks for the here and now. And gratitude. Be grateful for those little mundane things. Here we are, right? And look what we're looking at. We're looking at the cup. We just pulled the Ace of Cups, and there it hovers before us. So we want to put our intention on new beginnings, new starts, new goals and dreams and desires. And I don't think it's all that much a true action day for us, because I'm kind of getting this more of this looking forward into your tomorrow and what you want to expect in your tomorrow. How you want it to go. What kinds of joys and happiness, abundance does tomorrow bring for you? And the day after that, and the day after that. And when the Magician energy is around, say it, believe it, and then continue with your day. It will show. And that's why we have to really caution ourselves on our thoughts. Knight of Swords. Yeah, there is some action here today. Because by day's end, we feel strong. We feel confident. We've learned maybe something about ourselves. We understand something a little bit better. We see a new path before us. We see where we can create, step into, develop into. And so we jump on that stallion and we raise our sword high and we yell charge. We are ready to go forward. Knights also bring in messages. So we have two knights following the Ace of Cups. So pay attention to those little things that catch your eye or your ears. Or maybe it's the aroma that maybe just puts you in the right mood, that you are open to the new adventure, the new opportunity, the new way of thinking, the new way of doing, being, becoming. It could be as simple as that. But by day's end, I think we feel a strength with us, an empowerment within us in order to go forward. So we might have had a question answered. We may have received new information. And that could come from God, your angels, your spirit guides, absolutely. Past loved ones, people present. They just say something, you know, um, or you see something. It catches your eye, or you read something. Remember, Mercury has just gone stationary direct. So now when we read something, we may actually be turning the page to our own book, our own chapter. Let's get the Mystical Wisdom card deck out. Well, let's do it this way. There we go. I kid you not. I kid you not. Do I ever love this deck? Look at where we're back to again. Sensuality. Express your sensuality. Express it in your very breath, your very breathing, every step you take. The beauty of who you are. The lover, the caregiver, the compassionate one. The creative, inventive person. The person that we all rely on because you keep everything flowing. You take care of something that I need, somebody else needs, your next door neighbor needs, your family needs, you need. Look at that flow of a rainbow. And we'll read it again. So we're still on the same mantra for, depending on what you picked as your mantra. Sensuality. Being a sensual person means you have a heightened sense of awareness for touch, smell, taste, hearing, and feelings. Sensuality plays a big part in your sex life and your overall ability to derive pleasure from life. You like to take advantage of what life has to offer and live with love and passion. You are also eager to experiment in life. You can make great discoveries of mind, body, and spirit, fulfilling your desires, enjoying the ultimate contact with another. Sensuality embodies all the qualities of self-awareness, including your uniqueness and your authenticity within your own comfort zone. Express your sexuality in your own way, or rediscover your own vitality. So, you can make great discoveries today by embracing your sensuality. Take advantage of what life has to offer and live it with love and passion. So one of the best ways to live with love and passion is by going out and saying something to somebody who looks a little down, to pick them up and get that smile on their face and get somebody giggling or laughing. I actually had the compliment today of, oh, I love whenever you're here because you always bring such great joy and laughter, and I can't help but to leave each time with a smile. And I mean, one smile at a time, what a difference the world would be. Oh, our mantra, did I say that? I think I did, actually. Look at that. We're only on this page all the time, so the book just opens to this now. I live life to the fullest with passion and love. I live life to the fullest with passion and love. There we go. We have to have a mantra. Write it on a Post-it note. Stick it somewhere where you're going to see it. The bathroom mirror, the rear view mirror. Get creative with where you put it. Let's get our animals out. Wow. I can't believe that card came out again. Okay. Our animal today is seek and find with the chipmunk. I do love the way God, our angels, our spirit guides all talk to us through these cards day in and day out. You know, so often we go in these rotations of cards where we'll get, you know, consistently day after day for like a week, 2 weeks, you know, or every third day or every second day. It keeps coming back into existence. And you hear me shuffle them. I do shuffle them, I swear. And yet all these cards just keep coming out repeatedly and finding their way in our view. Action, believe, manifest, and above all, watch with glittering eyes the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. How true is that? So, very much, you know, if you're not thinking the magician is going to be around for you, chances are the magician will not be around for you. My goodness, where's my head tonight? We should read the first page first. Chipmunk lets you know that although you are dreaming and wishing, you aren't taking clear action to make your dreams come true. The clearer and stronger your desire, the more action you will receive as you begin to see the whole picture, retaining the parts you want and eliminating what you don't. So very much with the Ten of Wands falling out there, you know, figuring out what we want and what we don't. Retaining the parts we want, eliminating what we don't want. The greatest wealth is the knowledge that you are complete within yourself. Truthfully, you truly already have everything you truly need to go forward. The things that you need to learn will be given to you. The people you need to associate will show up in your life when you start to believe that you are worthy and deserving of just what you want to step into. And it sounds really easy to say, but, you know, try to erase the years and years and years of a society that teaches us only negative. Well, they might show us a little bit of happiness and joy, but really it's a very negative society, and we allow that by giving attention to it, first of all. Anyways, your greatest wealth is knowledge that you are complete within yourself. Your major goal is to discover as much as you can about yourself, because the more you know about yourself, the better you can deal with any life situation. Take action in order to push open the door you so badly want to walk through. If you don't seek, you won't find. If you don't knock, the door will remain closed. If you don't walk through the door, you'll remain stuck in one place. Spend time wishing and manifesting, absolutely. And we're under that Pisces sun, so it's very easy to fall into that dreamy, I don't feel like doing anything, I think I'll just sit here and meditate or contemplate, or so use it wisely. Use that energy to really project what you want to come into your life. Spend some time wishing and manifesting, but don't forget to take some action too. If you want a new job, send out that resume. If you're looking for a relationship, start inquiring whether your friends know of anyone. If you want to begin a business, start writing your business plan. Today is a wake-up call to your inner soul. Will you take the first step? Will you knock? Will you turn the doorknob? So today is a wake-up call to your inner soul of taking stock of what belongs in your life, what has value in your life, what is just excess. And I'm thinking obligations, responsibilities, more than anything else, that we take on things when we are in relationships, when we are with jobs, when we're associating with the community in some way or some form, and we take things on. And maybe there's some things that we have taken on that is detrimental to us, that has no value, serves no purpose. And taking stock of those things so that we can go forward with a strength, a determination, and a joy. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.